Good to have Shabbos ASHAR. It's nice to be outside. Actually, it's about to start to rain. But yesterday was beautiful, and Bezras Hashem tomorrow will be even more beautiful on Shabbos Kodesh. The Svarim note that there are four items, four things that we daven should be complete. We daven for emuna shlema, an imamin be'emuna shlema, I believe with perfect faith. We daven for tshuva shlema, we should merit completely repenting. Hachzirenu b'seshuva shlema lufanecha. We daven for refuah shlema, those who are not well shouldn't be partially healed. Baruch Hashem, a lot of people are getting better. They should be completely healed. And finally, we daven for the geula shlema, the sachsvard and the shmona esrei, ugalenu geula shlema meher l'man shemecha, and others without a shmona esrei. We don't say the shmona esrei geula shlema, but we wish at the Seder, we always wish, we daven for a complete redemption, not a partial redemption. The Darshanim note that Esrog is Rashi Tevos, an acronym for these four items. Aleph, Emuna Shlema, Taf Tshuva Shlema, Reish, Refuah Shlema, and finally the Gimel, Geula Shlema. And that's why the Esrog is Mehudar, the Esrog is perfect. The Esrog has to be beautiful, has to be complete. You know what makes an Esrog really complete? No spots, the shape, the color, the pitum, the oak, it's everything. That's all true. But there's a beautiful Chasam Sofer, Masechet Sukkah, addressing what used to be a very common shaila. In the bad old days, so not everybody had their own Arab Aminim, not everybody had their own Lulav and Esrog, and it was very common to have a single Esrog that was passed around throughout a shul, or maybe even more than one shul. Hundreds and hundreds of people would be touching that Esrog, and by the time the first day of Yontif was over, the Esrog that had been bright yellow or lime was now brown. And the Chasam Sofer was asked, what's the halacha? Is this esrog considered to be mahud, or is it even kosher? Answer the Chasam Sofer, when an esrog is touched by all the different Jews being mekayim, fulfilling a mitzvah, that is the greatest hiddur. An esrog that has the fingerprints of hundreds of thousands of Jews is the greatest hiddur, is the most beautiful of all, and the most shalem, the most complete and the most perfect. The esrog, the emuna shlema, the tshuva shlema, the refuah shlema, and the geula shlema is enhanced, and the chances are very much enhanced. The greater the degree that all of us, with our unique and individual traits and personalities, all the fingerprints on that esrog, will bring about be'ezer Hashem, that sticking together, supporting one another, the tshuva shlema, that's emuna shlema, will maintain our emuna shlema, that refuah shlema bekarov, and a geula shlema b'mheirav yomeinu. Have a very good Shabbos.
Hi, everybody. I hope everybody had a great week. A special thank you to all our parents for chipping in and sending a yummy breakfast or any other treat to our teachers in honor of Teacher Appreciation Day. I can honestly say that the breakfast that my 7th graders sent our house was the first time we ever had in our house a delivery from Haba Java, and it was very exciting. So thank you so much.
Bagel was great.
We're looking forward to a phenomenal Lag BaOmer. We will have programming throughout Lag BaOmer the whole day, just like we did on Yom HaAtzmaut. So make sure you check your emails for details. Just some very, very exciting surprises coming up for next week. First of all, due to a generous donation from one of our families, our ASHAR families, this week, throughout the week, an ice cream truck will be coming to your house and treating your kids with ice cream, which is really, really exciting. So keep your eyes open throughout next week for Cone's ice cream truck, and he will be knocking on your door and sharing a treat with your kids. Another surprise coming up. I don't want to give it away, so I'm going to end with this. 1, 2, 3, 4. We want. Not saying. Hope you can come up with it yourself or look at your emails for more details. Have a wonderful Shabbos, everybody.